Well, because we had the commissioner of police here, and then he said that, yeah, they were able to just get everything under control.
They did, to me, they were there, but they didn't, to me, I don't think they did anything.
They didn't do anything?
As far as they were there, quite all right, they were there protecting people, but at the end of the day, I don't know what happened. And then it led to a death of one of the youths.
I think
one of the youths, were they your supporters or they were supporters of the other party?
I don't have an idea up to now.
You don't have an idea of who died?
I don't have an idea. All I saw the pictures and then I sent a message to them. That's what I did, but I don't know exactly. I don't know who exactly
he was supported.
I don't know if he was from Oworu. I don't know where he was, but it was not in my camp. It's not part of it. It could just be one of my followers, but to me, I don't know if it's PDP or APC.
You know what I'm not getting straight here is what Akabashiro did say to you.
Okay.
If you pointed out any anomaly, the INEC official there must, I think, owes you some kind of explanation on why another ballot came in from another local government area. He didn't get any categorical comment from that particular official why that happened.
I think it's the best position to answer that question.
No, because if you're the candidate and you're bothered about what you've been told and you think that has caused you this loss, then you should be bothered about it and knowing for all that you are coming for this program so that people would love to hear from you. People would love to know how you've been so cheated on election day if you're saying that you were cheated. Because a situation whereby that had happened, we must know what the electoral officer said to your people on that day, whether it was a mistake and how many were they, knowing for that the election results were this close.
Well, I spoke to Akabashiro and he told me that he spoke to the INEC official there, and then there was a petition that was written, which I think the EU also signed, that she's aware of such incidents. So I have all my papers.
I find it a little interesting though that the violence did not break out at the polling unit. For instance, if you notice irregularity at the polling unit, where maybe the number of people who were accredited or the number of people who voted at the end of the day turn out to be more, far more, especially if the votes are supposed to be coming from Amu Ward of it, and they are being used in a place where they do not belong. I would have thought that the violence will break out there and then. At the polling unit, it is interesting that this did not happen at the polling unit. Instead, they had it right in Ojota, where you say the collation center is, where also your residence is, and then you also do not know where exactly the people, the gentleman who was killed, maybe he's not a gentleman, maybe he is, and also the person who was injured, because we also understand that somebody was severely injured. They were not sure if he was alive or dead, what camp they belong to. We're talking about groups of youths here. I'm just finding it interesting. I'm wondering why it is that it did not happen at the polling unit. Do you have an explanation?
Well, I think what happened was they were having a peaceful protest concerning the results from Ifako Bagada. Now, my ward is just 4 words. Ojota Agud is the largest ward with 108 polling booths.
Did you win there?
I won.
In every single one of them?
No, you can't win in every single one. I won practically like about 70% of it. In Oworu, I won with about 1,206 votes. In Anthony Mende, after the manipulation, they won with about 316 votes. So they were waiting for Ifako to bring Ifako in so that it can balance it. So I think that was what happened. So Ifako Bagada's result did not come until like about 5-6 a.m. All other results were there since like about 12 midnight. So how come, so they waited, it was a planting, they waited like about 5 a.m. before they brought Ifako Bagada. So if they were there, they slept, those youths slept there overnight, waited there, they ate there, they slept.
But the protest had already started by the time our correspondent was there.
So no, they were there till morning. They slept overnight. This results came on Sunday afternoon, like about 4-5, thereabout.
Transportation of results to collation center. How does it go?
From Ifako, it's like 5 minutes from Ifako Bagada to Gudogota.
Do you have your agents with them?
Yeah, my agents were with them.
So if they came that early or that late, 4 a.m. in the morning, so you shouldn't also be suspicious that something untoward happened because your agents were there with them.
Now what happened was the results that were given to the agents. You give the results to the agents, and then the agents go to their various houses and they come to the collation center day after. So within that period, they had like about 5 hours or whatever it is before they came to the collation center.
Was there any case of, any result that was given to the agent that didn't tally when they finally came with those other results?
Exactly, yes.
You had cases of the
yes, I have a
results?
lot of them that I'm working on now.
When was this? When the results came in by 5?
The results came in by 5. I already had my own results.
Before
then, how? I had agents at my polling booths, so they were sending results to me.
Did your agent, okay, they also took cognizance of perhaps the voided votes?
Of course, exactly, yes. Yes.
And they didn't tally with what was eventually...
Yes, and even at the, what's it called, the INEC, sheet, there were a lot of changes on it, so...
But if you don't know how many of those ballot papers from Amuwo were found, how are you going to prove your case that those helped to tilt the results?
Well, polling booths. One of the polling booths in Ifako had 61 ballot papers from Amuwo Odofin. 61 of it, and some other polling booths as well. I don't want to mention it for my election because of my election tribunal.
Okay, so at the moment now, what is the situation? Because if Honorable Oshinowo says, well, I won fair and square because of my experience, and he goes to court and proves all of those, would you feel hard done by or satisfied?
No, satisfied. I won the election, and he knows as well. I won the election.
You're very sure you won?
Yeah, if you go on the street, find out. Actually, he's been there for 12 years, and a single bill has not been sponsored. No, one single bill has not been sponsored by him. 12 years, and it was very easy to campaign against him because I moved. I'm a young person. I went. It was a rigorous campaign for me. I went everywhere to do my campaign, and the acceptance was there. 12 years, nothing has been done. No single bill. So that's why I said that if he comes today, tomorrow, I'll keep defeating him. It's not a problem.
With benefit of hindsight, would you have said that those youths go to protest at the collation center?
Did I tell them to protest?
No, would you have, because you did tell them to, you said you told them to go there and protect their votes.
No, go there and stay. Of course, you protect your votes.
That's what I'm saying. You did tell them to go there. They were not allowed inside. There was no way they could have seen what was happening inside. They stood there and were protesting. From what our correspondent gathered, they were protesting and they were saying they were not going to accept the results of the elections. With benefit of hindsight, knowing that people were killed, and you don't even know these people, would you have said that they go there to protest? Because right now you're still going to be pursuing your ambition in the court, but those people are dead. With benefit of hindsight, would you have said, they should go there to protest?
No. Let me tell you what happened. They came to my house and I told them, you know what, go to the collation center and stay there and make sure you monitor things. Now, even one of the policemen that was inside the collation center came out to tell us we won the election because they knew. There were a lot of things that happened. Some people brought in papers. A lot of things happened. And, they were already excited that, thank God one of us would be a member of the House of Assembly, and then things can be done properly for them. They were sitting down quietly, not until they found out that they were going to be rigged, one way or the other. So they started, no, they called me. I said, you know what, you guys keep calm. I called the area commander, which is Longe, that please make sure things are calm, and he was talking to them. I don't know where all these guys came from, and they attacked those boys, and that was what happened. They attacked the youths. Even as of yesterday night, some of them still called me and said they attacked them yesterday night again. So is it me attacking? Can I be attacking the people that voted for me? It's not possible. If you go to number 1 on Moyo Street, one of the houses there were, I don't know, what they did to the house, it's trust me, they broke all the glasses and all the cars in the house. On Kujore Street, where I won with about 30-40 votes. There are 3 polling booths in Kujore. I won with 30. They destroyed all the cars on that street, and even a PDP chieftain's school, one of the schools around, was damaged. Is it me that is doing all that as well? So I don't know, probably they're trying to discredit me. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know anything about what's going on, and I want to tell all the youths of Kosofe to keep calm and stop the violence for now.
Have you spoken
and forever.
to the police to get to the root of what is happening? Because usually what happens is that if a group, from what we understand, there are quite a number of, is it APC youth wing, PDP youth wing, and they're quite vibrant in the Ojota area. I don't know if you're aware of that. And that usually what happens is that if one person is killed in one person's group, there's always the tendency to want to, have reprisals or, revenge, as it were. Are you aware of this, dynamics?
Of course, I'm aware. I'm aware of it. And then I've spoken to the area commander as well. To whoever that is caught should be arrested and then, taken to the court of law, whatever it is. But to me, I'm not going to support violence, because I'm not a violent person at all.
You're very hopeful?
Yes.
You're very hopeful with it in the tribunal?
Yes, of course. I'm very hopeful. Why not?
So now, but the bone of contention is the 75 votes.
87.
87. Okay. Moyo Ogunlewe is the Lagos State House of Assembly's candidate for Kosofe Constituency 1. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, and we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away.